Hello, this is the Silver Watchman, and welcome to the final episode of 99 Challenges. I am honestly happy that this series is coming to a close. Normally I'm not. This series makes me mad. This game oh my gosh. Oh, no, I said I wouldn't get angry. No. Okay, I said I wouldn't get angry. Good gosh. Nope, all the memories are flooding back. Oh, good gosh. This game passed all of my tests. I have different tests when it comes to a game. It has to pass the MCF rule. And thanks to this game, there is now another rule. There is now an R rule. I never thought I would have to change that because it was such a solid thing, like when it comes to getting app games. Now, when it comes to console games, I have a different set of rules. If it's a console game, yeah, it falls under the same rules. If it passes 2 out of 3, then I'll continue playing it, and if it doesn't, then I don't. I'll beat it, but then I won't ever touch it again. So, rule number 1. Does it have good music? Yes, this game has excellent music in the fact that it is... Oh, good gosh. It is very, very, very catchy. It's a very catchy tune. C. Does it control well? This game has some of the most responsive controls I have ever seen. So yes, it passes the control rule with flying colors. Is it fun? It failed that. It honestly failed that. What this does is it more compels you to continue playing just so you could beat it, so you could just say that you beat it. But I wouldn't call this game fun. Ooh, okay. It's more of a rage game kind of situation we got going on here. So yeah, it failed that, but it passed the other 2. No, wait. Fun is hard to describe. Fun is more along the lines of, does it make you want to play? So yeah, I guess it would count as fun because it's a game and it entertains you. I wouldn't recommend this to my own enemies. I would not. I'm not even that mean. This is the kind of thing that could start a war. Sorry. I'm just griping. So, and now there's a 4th rule. The 4th rule is this. Is it replayable? Would you come back to this game just to play with it to have nostalgia? No, it failed those 2. It failed, actually, I'm passing it. It failed the last rule. It failed the last one. I'm not coming back to this no matter what. I would not re-download it. Good gosh. Okay, calm down. Alright, so, now for the main thing. In the last episode, we were talking about, working through the wrath. And I was very unsuccessfully doing that. Yeah, I'm not very good at that. But you know what? I had like a couple of days to calm down and forget. the horrors that this game has put me through. I don't know. But what I can tell you is this. Your wrath, that is not you. I mean, it's a part of you. But just remember, it is, at the end of the day, it is still a tool to be used. You cannot allow yourself to be overcome. Just remember that. Not everything is going to be hunky-dory, fantastic every single day. Just remember that. Sometimes there's going to be something that's in your way and it's going to be very irritating. But with the help of God, not even that will be able to stop you from completing His will. Because at the end of the day, it is only God who can do these things. And yes, even though we've been asked to do it, we can do it as well. But if we really want to succeed, then we have to trust God. Not everything is going to be easy. Every now and again, we're going to have some challenges that we have to face. And it's going to be very hard and it's going to suck. But just keep on moving forward. Don't give up and turn around. Because remember, at the end of the day, the other person doesn't have to deal with it. You do. So just remember, it's okay to be a little bit upset. But just don't remember. Oh, good gosh, I can't think. Okay. Just remember this, that upset is not you. Sometimes you're going to have to face challenges and they're not going to be nice and they're going to, make you just, silently sit in a room for a while and hug your dog so you can feel better. And that's okay. Just don't let it consume you. Not really much to say. But now we're going to talk about mercy. There are going to be times in your life where you're going to need to show mercy on somebody that you honestly don't want to show mercy. I've had plenty of those moments. and I'm not gonna lie, they've sucked because I was really angry at the time. But at the end of the day, the choice was still made to show mercy. Even when it feels like you would much rather just, take a sledge to their face. But that's just me. There's some people out there that are a lot less hot-headed than me. Even though naturally I'm a person that I'm just a kind of like, oh, I'm here, I'm doing this. No, I don't know. That's just me. That's just how I am. But don't feel bad for showing mercy. It doesn't make you weak. At the end of the day, the stronger person will always be the more merciful one. Because anybody can give in to their anger. Anybody can give in to their wrath. Even an animal can do that. But what makes a man of God different, or a woman of God different, is the fact that even in their anger, they don't make their decisions out of anger, but always out of mercy, love, and kindness. Like how God does. I'm making this finale. I know I'm getting off tangent a little bit, but I literally was so tense after working on this finale episode that I had to take pain medicine to relax my muscles, because I was tensing up so much that every time I would move, I would feel like my bones are fracturing themselves because I was so tense. And there's some people out there that when they get upset, they kind of get like that too, because they don't want to, just unnecessarily freak out on people. So, I mean, I know some people view being angry as like it's a really bad thing. That's because when you're angry, you don't make the right decisions. But your anger is, at the end of the day, it's just another tool. Now, you could choose to be merciful, or you could good gosh, you can choose to let it control you. Make the choice. Make the right choice. Because at the end of the day, your choices will if it feels too hard for you, just go pray to God. Go pray to God right now. I had to pray before even doing the voiceover for this, but after this finale, I don't have to deal with it ever again. Except maybe the questions of why were you so angry, and I'll have to answer that. Just like you will have to answer for yourself as well. Like when you showed mercy, people are going to be like, why did you show mercy to that person if you were so angry at them? And that's where you say the thing that's going to touch their hearts, or their very soul. It would be like, well, because God wanted me to be merciful, because that's what God would have done. And that's so true. if God was there, God would be like, well, I showed mercy because I created them and I love them and I want the best for them. And alternatively, if like you get upset at a person and they need that, like, you know, it's hard to describe it, like the point where like the anger is needed and it's useful, then somebody could ask you, well, why did you just, you know, flip out on that person? Because that's what was needed in that moment. That was what was needed. And how God will answer it probably would just be like, I don't know how God would answer that, but I don't know. It'll probably be more along the lines of, they needed to understand. I chastised them, not because I hate them, but because I love them. They needed that. Now, they understand more. And as a result, now they know better. Or, you know, God will probably answer like so along the lines of that. I don't know. Because God is he's God. I'd be lying if I told you I understand everything that God showed me, that I understood everything when it came to God. I don't. I'm not. Even though I'm a man of God, God doesn't tell me everything. He doesn't show me everything. So a lot of the time I'm just kind of there like, why did that thing happen when it happened? Why the thing? You know? And a lot of people are like that too. You know, some people, like, they get angry. They're like, well, if God is so good, why is there slavery? There is slavery because there are people in this world that choose slavery. Well, why is there murder? There are people in this world that choose to murder, that choose to let their anger overcome them. So they commit murder to get rid of what they believe is the issue, when in reality that is not the issue at all. The issue is your heart. Your anger, not properly controlled, will be the end of you. It will cause you to alienate friends. It will cause you to stand alone. And when you need people the most, nobody will be there for you. But if you use it righteously and use it for God, what will happen is this. People will see you as a just person, one that will always stand for what is right. Because at the end of the day, the choice is always going to be yours. You can do this something that a weak man would do, that a coward would do. And get angry for the frivolous things that do not matter. Or you can use your wrath for things that truly do matter. That the enemy may be afraid. Because at the end of the day, it is your choice. Will you choose to use your wrath unrighteously, that people may see you as somebody who will get angry for useless things, that where they will mock you and make you upset on purpose, just to see you upset, or they see you as a person who is righteous in their ways, somebody who will move and only releasing their wrath when the time is right, that the enemy may be terrified to make you upset, for they know that when they are in the wrong, that you will crush them entirely. Or will you be seen as a coward? Somebody that cares for frivolous things that do not matter. The choice is yours. They cannot make their choices. They cannot choose for you. Your path that has been set for you. You can choose it. But know this, the path of the righteous is always riddled with challenges, with downfalls, with failures. But you are only considered to be a failure if you give in. Will you give in? Will you choose to fail? If that is your choice, then by all means make that choice. Let me cast away into the darkness. Or you could choose what is right. Choose the impossible. Choose the thing that others will mock you for, but at the end of the day, you will go to sleep knowing that the right choice has been made. Knowing and being satisfied at the very soul of who you are. Where you can say, that situation may not have been ideal, but I chose what God wanted. And so therefore, God is happy with me. Because you are not your wrath, but your wrath is part of you. Which means you have the control. You cannot say, well, I couldn't control my anger. Then your anger controlled you. You control it. It is a part of you, a piece of you. Put down your guns, put down your weapons, for they are not needed. You only raise them when they are needed, and God will tell you when. I understand, it is hard. But know this, you are not alone. You do not fight this war alone. So rise up. Rise up and show mercy. Because when you need mercy the most, if you are one that is merciful, then mercy will be shown towards you. God loves you, but God also loves that other human as well. You have no right to kill them. Unlike me, you have not been given authority over life and death. You choose to take a life so easily. You have no right to hold any authority over it. But when it is something that you agonize over, day in and day out, with the weight of other people's souls weigh down on you, like that of 1,000 suns, then you will understand the weight that I carry. For the creator of this game, thank you for creating this game. It is extremely frustrating. But you know what? It was still given the time of day, because a powerful message was still able to be said through this game. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time to create this game. Thank you. And glory be to God. Glory be to God in the highest. If you want to be angry for the right choices, for the right things. Do not get angry over petty things that do not matter. and you will know what is petty. Unless you are so vain and so self-righteous that you do not care, in which case, there is nothing I can do for you. May God have mercy on your soul. And to you, the one that is persecuted and in pain constantly, you will find your rest in the arms of God. But do not forget him, because he has not forgotten you. God has never forgotten any of you. He hears your cries, and he sees your tears. Come to him. Come to him, that he may heal you, that he may forgive you, and that he may aid you. God is not a malevolent being, but a being of benevolence. One that will show mercy when mercy is due, that will forgive you out of grace and love. That is the being that has sent me. That is the being that I serve. A God who loves you. Not just today, but yesterday and tomorrow. But should you choose the darkness over God, you will be cast into hell when your time is up. At that point, there's nothing more that can be done for you. For you had the chance to choose God, but you chose the darkness. So choose. Some of you are in prison because you gave in to your wrath unrighteously. Or maybe there's somebody there that needs to be reached for God, and only you can do it. But it is your choice. Every single day I choose to do this for God, and it is an honor that I have that choice. Glory be to God in the highest. Because at the end of the day, it is God who has saved my soul from damnation, from that hateful darkness. And it will be God who will save your soul. I understand that life seems hard. I understand your fears. I understand your wrath, your loneliness, your despair. But I also understand God's love, God's wrath, and God's pain. It pains God to see his creations in such agony, and yet they do not come to him. They get angry at him for they do not choose to come to him, but instead to curse him. It pains God when he has to execute his wrath over his own creation. because they will not heed him. They will not listen, and they will not fear him. People believe that God does not get angry. But God created us, and if we can get angry as the creation, why wouldn't the Creator be angry? When His creation chooses such depravity over what is right. You say that God is evil, that He is full of hatred. That is not the case. He is full of love and mercy and kindness. But because you have chosen darkness, He will show His wrath to you. You can choose mercy, you can choose kindness, and you can choose love. Or you can choose the darkness. You can choose the agony of eternal burning. What will you choose when the time is right? When your enemy stands before you, will you slaughter them mercilessly? Will you have the upper hand? Or will you show them mercy and try to bring them to God? I am not against the ending of a life, but I am against the ending of a life unnecessarily. Because I understand all situations, that in some, the only way for one person to survive or a group of people to survive is for one to die. That is what my God did for you, an ungrateful species. You ungratefully curse Him and blaspheme Him. And there is not a day when it doesn't fill me with wrath beyond belief, more so than this game ever could have. But God always says, show them mercy, for they do not understand as you have. And it breaks my heart. You think your science will save you. It will not. You think your muscles will protect you when they wither. You are human, fallible in your ways. You will die alone, suffering, without God. Only God can save you. And God is still holding out His hands. But your time is running out. It will always run out without God. So glory be to God in the highest. Glory be to God in the highest. This is a much different tone than I normally take. And I understand that. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Will you choose mercy? Or will you choose death? I understand. This is a very, very harsh tone that I'm taking. But it is needed. I do not take this tone very often, but since this is a nice opportunity to do so, it will be used. This is not the tone I normally take with human beings, but with that of the demon. So keep that in mind. I'm speaking to you in the same manner I would a demon. I refuse to relay all of your darkness, but that list is too long. But what I can list is a good number of it. There are you who take the Lord's name in vain. There are you who hold petty grudges over frivolous things that do not matter in eternity. There are you who walk with pride and arrogance. There are you who are tyrants, forcing your will on others. There are you who would sooner kill a man than love him, than to show mercy towards even your own brother. It sickens me. There are you that would kill a child over frivolous things. You should never kill a child. For children are innocent and they do not understand fully the weight of their actions. You do. There are you who do evil and say that you are good. Your death will come at hand. Go to God and repent of your sins. This wrath may be lifted from you. For when I walk through crowds, I see your heart. And so does God. You cannot hide anything from God. You can hide from me, but you cannot hide from God. He sees you. Always. Remember that. Remember who created you. Remember who loves you. Remember the truth. Remember the way. Remember what can truly give you life. It is not too late. It will never be too late. Until you choose your own darkness and your final breath. It does not matter what you do to make yourself live longer. When God says your time is up, your time is up. That could be anywhere between 5 minutes and 500 years. So choose. Oh, we did it. We did the thing. Good gosh. It is done. Wait, there's more? Oh no. Well, let's see. Oh, this doesn't see. Oh no, there's lives. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. I mean, it's a lot smoother. Oh no, that is a no. All right. I think we'll work on it until I run out of lives, and then that's it for this series, because why would you implement a life system? Oh, good gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Why the life system? It's bad enough. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. That really threw me off. Oh, good gosh. But like I said, the choice is yours. You could choose God, or you could choose your darkness. If you want to choose your darkness, then fine. Choose your own darkness. But you know what? If you were able to sit through this whole thing, thank you, and blessings be upon you. I understand that not all of you fit the bills that have been set. Thank you for sitting through this series, though it may be short. And I hope I never have to take that tone with humanity ever again. Unfortunately, it really does seem like I'll have to. Humans continue to increase in their hideous ways. And I thank you for doing so. I thank you for listening. I thank you for heeding me, those of you that have. Glory be to God that you didn't choose darkness. This is truly an honor. Thank you. And blessings be upon you. And glory be to God. This is the Silver Watchman. Absolutely grateful. Thank you. Just thank you. This is a Silver Watchman. Signing out.